Okay, hi people. I thought I was taking another photo, but what I really did was put on the live stream. So welcome along to the class. I'm going to get myself into position. There's still a bit of noise going on, but they'll soon go upstairs. So welcome along.
Hi.
All right, let's get into the exercises. So let's start by getting our perfect body posture set up. So you've got your ankles, knees and hips on top of one another, shoulders down away from the ears, hands onto your lower belly. Now take a breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. When you breathe out, you're feeling the stomach move in towards the spine. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Sighing out. You go for one more like that, breathing through the nose. And when you're breathing out, your arms come down. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale and take the arms to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms rising up. And then bring the arms straight down in front. We're going to do a bit of everything. Start with upper, lower body, get into the upper, go into the middle, up onto the balls of the feet, arms to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. Sighing out to the side. Cuidado, te vas a caer atrás. Inhale, arms come up. And then bend the knees, arms come down, and heels stay lifted. We're off our heels. Just the arms. Inhale, rising up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Toma sus aguas, por favor. Inhale, arms up. Bend down into those legs a little bit more, and then we're just going to do it one more time, please. Inhale, rising up. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Arms rising up as you inhale. And then come down that last little time. Right, you've got to lower your heels down. We'll get into our leg work to start with, and then we'll get into some other exercises. Balance will come in after these leg exercises. So we're going to start. Is that you, Val? Hi, welcome. So we've got our legs out quite wide. We're going to inhale, squat down, and then exhale, come up. So inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Now you've got your knees, they're tracking outward towards your toes. Inhale, lower down, exhale, lift it up. I think I should probably move the screen down a little bit more, but that's all right. You know the gist. You can just see the feet. So as you go down, remember your knees are tracking the outside of the little toe rather than going inwards towards the big toe. Inhale down, exhale and lift. Go for 4 more.
You can't be like that, then look at her.
Then we're going to do the same thing, still squatting up and down, but we're only going to come up halfway, so it's a smaller squat. So go down, still slow, and then come back halfway up. So go down, and then lift halfway.
You can
Hoy es fluid. No, oye, dragones. André a subir. No, quiero hablar. Solo sale de mi vista. Go for 4 more. So you want to squeeze your legs, squeeze your thighs, everything in towards the bone, but up away from gravity, okay? We always have to leave something on those stairs. Come down and just hold it here. Squeeze your bottom muscles. Take your arms out to the side. Lift off the heels if you want more, and then come down a little bit deeper. Just stay here in those legs. As you're breathing out, your tummy moves in. Just 2 more. Now gently bring those heels down, bring the arms down, and bring our legs to a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. But now you've got your feet, toes pointed forward. Hands on the hips, inhale down, exhale, lift up. Now today I picked up a new class on a Thursday morning. I'm not going to be starting this Thursday or the next because I'm going to tennis next Thursday, and this Thursday I have something else I have to do, and I'm going to do the Spanish session this Thursday. But this Thursday will be the last Spanish session class that I'm doing. And there's heaps on there. If you guys like doing Spanish sessions, you can just go and do the replays. But I'm going to be dropping down to just 2 of these online sessions a week because I'm picking up more online live classes. I mean, it's good for me. And hopefully with all the classes that you've got online still, it's good for you guys too anyway. Most of you are back at the gym anyway. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. I think that my classes are definitely nowhere near what they used to be. I think they're about 2/3 capacity. So hopefully they'll go back up, but I think some of you like it to be less people, especially if you're still wearing a mask. Suits you. And 2 more. Inhale down, exhale lift. And then again, we're going to make it smaller. So go down and then just halfway up. Still slow. And you should effectively be able to wriggle your toes because your weight is in your heels. You should feel this tension in your glutes, not just in the legs. Keep this going. We're going to go for just a little bit while longer. 4 more. So okay, stay down on this one. Now our arms are going to come up and then we're going to lift off the heels if you can. Stay low in the legs if you can, get even lower. As you're breathing out, your tummy's moving in. Squeeze the bottom. Got 4 more breaths here. Shoulders, keep them relaxed. So we're gently going to lower those heels back down, lower the arms back down, and then come on out of that. Ooh, feels tightening in those legs, and then legs are together. If it feels any soreness in your knees with this squat, you can take the legs back out. Inhale down, exhale and lift. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you rise. The legs stay close enough together. Hope you've had a nice couple of days to the start of the week. I like that the tennis is on. I love watching the tennis. And I look forward to going to the tennis. I mean, I'm hoping that it's going to be very smallish crowds. I mean, that's why I'm going this year because I don't like being around too many crowds anyway at the best of times. So, given it's COVID and 50% capacity, hopefully it should be all right. Inhale, lower, exhale and lift. So your weight is right back, bottom's going back to the wherever direction it's facing, and you should be able to move your toes. A few more here, and then we're going for that half level. So we're going for the smaller level, coming all the way down, coming up halfway or less is fine too. And squeeze in the bottom. We started her gymnastics today, so we're going to get into a gymnastics land jump position too. There's so many kids there, it's ridiculous, but she loved it. She couldn't take the smile off her face the whole time, so hey, that's great. 2 more. Come down, hold. So this is the position from gymnastics, but we're going to pick up the heels and go down lower. So this is no longer gymnastics. And breathe. Squeeze the glutes, 4 more breaths. And come on out of that. Lower your heels back down. We're going to get into a few balances. Start with our star. You can keep your arms crossed or take them up. Shoulders stay relaxed. Turn your chest so it's slightly open and then take the leg back. As you're breathing out, you're feeling the tummy move in towards the spine. Nice contraction in there through the belly. 4 more deep breaths here. Keep on separating your toes. Straighten it out. Let's tip ourselves down and over to the other side. Windmill arms. Bring our star the other way. Slightly turning upward, taking the leg back. Four more breaths here. So bring the legs back together. Bring your arms down. We're going to pick up our opposite foot. And then try and take it forward as much as possible. Other arm can go to the side. So So it's a lovely stretch through the back of that leg. Bring it on in, lower the leg down. We're going to come up and pick up that foot, take it on out, and then the arm comes out to the side as well. It actually hurts to hold this finger because I just went to the doctor's earlier and I had a wart and I got them burnt to burn the wart. Oh, bring it in. And that's right where I'm touching. Let's go for our tree pose and then we'll make our way down. So right foot along the side of the left leg, opening out the knees, staying switched on in the belly, hands to either heart, third eye or lifted. And my naughty doctor says to Anna on the way out, would you like a snake? She's like, yes, I want a snake. I'm like, no, she's not getting a snake. So she was like, crying as we're leaving the surgery. I think people must have thought she'd gotten an injection or something. I was like, no, just the sugar. It's Tuesday. She doesn't have sugar on a Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's the, good eating days. Looking up if you can. Relatively good, Bring the arms down, switch it over. She was fine as soon as we started walking to the school to pick up Alba. She's like forgotten about it. But in the moment, you'd be like, oh, what a bad parent. Okay, relax the shoulders, remember. And then if you want more, my gaze goes up. 4 more deep breaths here. So we're going to bring our arms down, we're going to bring our leg down. We'll get into some waist, but we're going to be on our knees. So I'll try not to bring the screen down too far. Have a drink of water if you need to. And let's see if I can get it right for a change. Okay, should be all right. But it's not, because the head's cut off. I'll tell you what. How are you, Val? Have you had a nice day so far? Hope your back is all right. Let me know if it's not. I'll get back even further. There we go. All right. So your legs are wider than your hips, and that way we're going to just focus on the waist. You can have your arms crossed over. Otherwise, bring them up. Take a breath in. We're moving to the left as you exhale. Hold to breathe in, and then come up. Take a breath in. Go the same way again, to the left. Now, when you go down to the left, you want to keep yourselves evenly weighted in both knees. Hold to breathe in, and then come down. What exercise did you do? Must have been something that was, I don't know, back-related, obviously. Come on down. Hold breath in, and then come back up. Just do a few more. So I want you to be really careful on these ones for your back, all right? Even though we're working our waist, you've got to make sure you're contracting the belly so that your back is getting support. Breath in, and then come on down. So this next one, we're going to come down and we're going to stay down. So breath in and come down and hold here. Now breath to prepare you, and then twist upward. Inhale, bring it center. Exhale and twist it upward. Just do 2 more. If your neck's feeling sore, take your eye gaze down. Take a breath in and then roll back it up. Now take a breath in here and we're going to go the other way. Hold breath in and come on up. So take a breath to prepare. Exhale, come down. Then hold your breath in. Exhale, come up. So you're just steadying yourself. Hold breath in. Exhale on down. Hold breath in. Bring it back up. Just do a few more like that and then we'll stay down. Actually, after school, when we took the girls to the park, there were kids there eating donuts, like, you know, donuts that have pink icing and sprinkles. Oh my God, damn. And one of the mums is like someone that runs every day. Come on down. I'm not sure she wouldn't be eating that stuff. Hold it here, a breath in, and then come on up. Inhale, center. I believe in giving them treats, just not all the time. Maybe she doesn't, or maybe Tuesday's the day. Who knows? Exhale, twist it up. Do 4 more. And our arms are going to get a break. But I want you to be really careful with the next exercise. So listen, come on up. Our arms are going to cross. Doesn't matter which arm's in front because you're going to be changing arms. I'll go side on so you can see. So breath in, exhale down. Inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, come down. Same arms over, right on top. If you feel like your knees need more support, fold your mat even more. Move up so they're on even more padded. So you're going to work your quads, you're going to work your gut, but you're also working your hammies and your glutes as well. So let me know if your back's not feeling good on this one. You can always get into a stretch if you like. 2 more. Now we're not changing the exercise, all we're doing is changing lead arm. So just put the other arm on top. Keep this going. Keep it going for me, team. My knees are feeling a little bit delicate, so I want more padding. I think it's that arm in front. The arms will change soon anyway. 4 more and then the arms do come in front. So I've got a few different arm variations. You can stay with the arms crossed or stay with the first option that I'm going to give you, which is the gentlest arm version, which is arms in front, and then come on down. So keep on moving with the breath. One more. Then our arms are going to go up. It's like an active recovery when they go up. Doesn't hurt them as much. So arms come up, shoulders stay relaxed, move back with the arms. So this is working all your torso and into your legs. We did legs when we were standing up, so this is just a bit of a continuation. Of course, the abs are working a little bit. We'll get into them more strong soon. And I'm not going to do any planks on our hands because of this horrible wart that's gotten burned. So we will do planks on our elbows though. You can always be on your knees if you don't want to do the toe version anyway. Do 2 more. Last level for the arms is out to the side. If you don't like this, you bring the arms forward. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep pulling the arms, muscles up towards the bone. Yeah, so this Thursday's Spanish class, Val, if you're intending to do it, it's only going to be a 35-minute session because I have to get to the gym at 10. So I'm going to start at 9 and we finish at about 9:35 or so. And like I said, the following week I have tennis, Australian Open, and then I start my new class. So no more Spanish. Last 2, please. All right, so bring the arms down for a break, and I might get you to cross them over so you're getting a real break. And I am going to go side on to show you the back exercises that we're going to do in our knees. So switch arms. And I'm going to open the mat back out again. I think it should be fine. This is back exercises up on the knees. I think that's why people hurt the knees a bit more. The pants were doubled bad. Okay, so we're tipping forward from our hips, keeping the legs from the knees to the hips in a vertical. Then you're tipping forward, you've got to lean. You can see how my back's on a forward lean. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhale and squeeze the shoulder blades. I'll come on a bit of an angle. Inhale, arms come forward, and then squeeze the shoulder blades together. This is all about the back. Inhale forward, exhale and squeeze. Go for 4 more only. And we'll switch up the arms position. So we've got a couple more like that. So arms are going to stay back extended now. Palms are facing upward and then they're lifting. So arms lift up as you exhale. Shoulder blades pull them together. Shoulders drop them away from the ears. Last 4. Now bend the arms back in, but the hands are by the ears. And what we're going to do is twist. Inhale, center, and twist the other way. We're going side to side. See how the feet are still elevated. This is upper and lower back working. In a moment, we're going to just do one last exercise sort of on our knees here. And it's going to be working our hips and our glutes. One more each way, and we'll be on all 4s though. So let's just bring our arms down, and we're going to get onto all 4s, and I think I will actually take the screen down a little bit more because after that we'll get straight into our mat work. So good exercises so far. I hope you're feeling worked. We're going to get into some some feet kicking out. We're going to go 2 minutes one way, 2 minutes the other. That's it. So it's just 4 minutes. You can be on the wrists, have a flat back, have your shoulders away from the ears, have your belly braced. Let's go 2 minutes here. Now you've got to be evenly weighted on both arms. I don't want you to be putting more weight on one arm rather than the other. And I want both arms to be straight at the elbow. Okay, so it's really easy to sort of bend into one arm like this. Terrible technique because therefore your back is no longer in a straight line. So brace the belly and move with the breath. Exhaling on the out, inhaling on the in. Nice deep breathing, tapping it on and out. Squeezing the glutes as well as you're doing this. I mean, they're squeezing themselves anyway. You can feel it. If your neck is feeling any tension, you're best to look slightly forward of your fingertips. That will keep your spine in the correct alignment. Looking up like I'm doing now, or even straight ahead, it hurts a bit more for your neck, so you don't want to do that. So we're over the first minute mark, and you can feel the burn starting to build. Touch down and bring it in, very lightly tapping. And it's not a fast exercise. You don't want to slam your foot down either. It just touches down lightly, then it moves to the other side. Ooh. I promise the arms won't go into planks after this like we usually do. Yeah, we're going to do some other stuff lying on our back. A few more will get us to that 2 minute mark. And then we're going to do everything on the other side. One more there. Switch it, no break, go, go. So see how I've just done that adjustment, moving my arms over to the other side? That's what you might need to do to keep yourself evenly weighted in both arms. Ooh, you can feel the release in that leg that you're kicking. The burn is there. And now we're going to create it in the leg that's staying still. You might find that it's the leg that's kicking that feels it more. I actually feel it more in the leg that's supporting us. As you're breathing out, remember tummy lifts up. I just heard something fall up there. No, it wasn't one of the girls. I always get paranoid when you hear a big bang. You're like, oh no. But it's not. There's no crying, that's for sure. I'll tell you what was crying yesterday. Anna at the gymnastics. She wanted to be down where Alba was. She wanted to participate. I'm like, it's not your turn. She was so whingy. I'll tell you, sometimes it's hard when you've got one that's older and the other one's younger, and the younger always wants to do what the older one's doing. It's not the time session for her anyway. Well, lots of kids down on the mat though, heaps. When the guys, the adolescent guys, I reckon they were like in their teens, came on. Holy cow, their bodies were fantastic. And just the stuff they could do with them, wow, really impressive. Yeah. I was like, do you think one day I'll be able to do stuff like that? I'm like, I think you will. If you keep it up, you've got to want it. We're nearly there, team, keep it up. And she wants it, so hopefully she'll keep going. Woo. Last one. And let's come onto our back, all right? So we're coming straight over onto our back, and I want you to continue with that muscle group that we just used. So I did say we weren't going to do any more leg arm stuff, but this is more butt. So you've got your feet underneath your hips. No, your feet are underneath your knees. Your hips are lifted. Take a breath in, and we're just rising up. Hips go up. You're working your bottom. Val, if you need to, hands underneath the lower back. Keep it supported. Exhaling on the left. Inhaling on the lower. So this is the same muscle group that we were working on when we're kicking the legs out. So they're already feeling tense, okay? It's a good thing. You can put your arms wherever they feel comfortable, okay? Going for 4 more. And now we're going to take hips side to side. Side to side with the lift. So a few different exercises here in this bridge, shoulder bridge. And then we'll lower our hips to get into some ab focus, yeah? About time too, you're saying, right? So stay here, extend one knee. Then bring it in, switch sides. Go for 4 more, and then we're going to keep the leg up and do some exercises with the leg extended. Last one. Now this next leg, the lift stays up, and then lift the leg up. Last pointing your toe. If this is too much for your back, just keep the leg still. We've got 2 more. Bend it in, leg lifts other side, and then extend up. So we're only doing 8 of them. Bring this leg back down, lower your hips down, relief, right? Bring your toes, point them up, chin tucks into the chest, head and shoulders lifted. I'm going to turn myself an angle this side a little bit more. Basic abdominal strengtheners. Exhale, rise to sticking point. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, lift it up. See your tummy move down as you rise. Exhaling on the lift. Now this Tuesday night session, it may change time-wise, either earlier, not necessarily favourable by most, or to the Wednesday before my night class at the gym. I'll have to figure it out because in 2 weeks Alba starts her another class, so it doesn't matter. She's starting a new activity after school. And just depending on the hours of it, it's an hour and a half, but they haven't given me the start time yet, whether it's a 4:30 or a 5 o'clock start. So depending on that, Amira can drop her, but I have to get her. So we'll just see how it goes. Remember, as you're breathing out, you're looking at your tummy move down. Do 2 more. So we're coming up on this one, and then we're coming back halfway. So not as far on the down, so the tension stays on. Seeing your stomach contract on in as you lift. Last 2, then we're going for a smaller level. I'm keeping us going a little bit longer today on these basic abdominal strengtheners. We're only doing the 1 round. So come up and centimetre back. We rise again. So it's tiny lift and lower. You're feeling that burn in that upper belly area, right? One more. Gotta get the fingers showing. So hold this one up, bring your arms forward, keep your shoulders relaxed. We're gonna really slowly peel ourselves out of this. So breath to prepare you, come on up. Feet wanna lift, don't let them sit tall at the top, shoulders come away from the ears, bring your legs away, bring your elbows in, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna lift the legs up and then cycle them. We've got 8, 7, relax the shoulders straight back, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, bring the legs in and then drop them back down gently and then slowly lower yourselves back. Try not to drop it. This is where you have to be really careful with your back. And then have a mini break because it's so strong. You probably worked quite hard there. So stretch it out. We're going to get into some lower belly now. So this again, you've got to protect your back. So you might want to move your legs up on a higher rather than lower level. So we might start with a higher level anyway. So legs are up. Got a pointed toe, and the legs are just crossing. The angle at the hip is a little bit larger than 90 degrees. Eight more. We're going for levels here. We're going to get a mini break in between because it can get intense. So bring the knees in and just give yourselves a little bit of a roll in and out. So again, you can take the legs up close to a vertical or you can take them down on an angle. Four more. Bring the knees in, mini break again. So you've got those 2 options there, or lower. We go. 8 more. 8, 7, so strong. 4 more. And bring it in. Woo, roll on up. Elbows, I reckon it's time to do some planks, right? Super strong, everyone. Lower belly, done. Upper body, done. Upper and lower, doing it. Shoulders away from the ears. Feet together, weight back in your heels. Hold it still. As you're breathing out, you're feeling your tummy move in. So your wrists are being saved thanks to the water. So bring one arm in, turn, stack, lift. I haven't had one for so many years and it just started growing a couple of weeks ago and I'm like, I don't want you. I don't want you in my body. I think they said I have like a 7-year lifespan or something like that. I'm like, you can go now. I don't need you in my life. More breaths. Come back to the center. When you first dry iced it, if you've ever had one, they put the dry ice and the whole area goes completely white. And I'm like, Anna, she was like, freaked. But dry ice, isn't it a fascinating substance, chemical, whatever you would call it? Fantastic. 2 more. So we're going the other way. I remember when they used to bring it into school and they'd put something like a rose in it and take it out and then smash it and just shatter. Fascinating. Bring the hips right up. Makes me think, I think I recall I told you before when I was living in China and we went out, it was like negative 20 degrees. Come back to the center and like if you go out with wet hair, it just freezes and it can snap. Not as cold as dry ice, obviously, but pretty bloody cold. 4 more breaths here. Then we are going to get into some back exercises. On our tummy they will be. And then we're going to do a little bit more plank on our elbows. Why? Because we can. Yes, yes. So lower onto your tummies. Wonderful. We'll give our arms a break here. Legs are going to go up and out and down. Then up, in, and lower together. You can have your forehead or your chin down, whatever feels best for you. So now we're working into our lower back, but the beauty of this is you're getting your glutes working still again. So we're going to work our glutes on our back, but they get the benefit of getting the workout anyway. So we've really done an all-body workout today. We're not done yet, of course. Keeping the legs as straight as possible. 4 more. Hold the next one. We'll do it one more time. I can't remember if we did 4 or not. We're going to keep the legs together and then just lift them up. So keeping the legs glued. Decided I'm going to take the roof guard to V-cut. I'm going to get it fixed first by somebody that knows what they're doing, and then I'm going to take it. Just can't let him get away with it. I've decided it's not. It's $65 to take them to a V-cut, and I think it'll be worth it, even if it's just to give him a headache. I just don't understand. If you do a job, you give a warranty, and then you don't come back when someone rings you, it's just shocking. Such bad form. So let's shake him up. Do 2 more. And bring the legs down. We're going to bring ourselves onto our elbows again. So lifting up when you're ready. This time, inhale, hover forward. Exhale and move your body weight back. Inhale, hover forward. Just like that. right, stop there. Bring one arm in. We're going to stack. We're going to lift. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring one leg up and take it back down. If this is too much in your back, please don't do it. Just 2 more. All right, so come back to the center. And again, we're going to hover forward and back. So inhale forward, exhale back. So team, we're going to go to the back. So take the other arm in, stack, lift, inhale, lift the leg up, exhale, bring it in. I think I've reversed the breath. Doesn't matter. 2 more. Back to the center. Last time, hover forward and back. Then we've got one more back exercise before we come to standing. Yes, I am going a bit over time. Oh, I forgot, Ramira's got to go play football. Completely forgot. I'll just do shorter. Stretch and balance, sorry. Come on down. Woo. Let's bring our legs out wide. What they're going to do is they're just lifting up there. So we've got a V for their legs. This one we're going to go up and hold, and then just pulse it up. So it's a faster lift, you don't go down too low. Just 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4. All right, bring it on down. And let's go for a stretch. If you can, come up into your cobra. If you want to, you stand down in your sphinx. And then you can bring your toes together, knees apart. Sit back into your child's pose. Remember this Friday at the gym I am doing a stretch class. And of course there's heaps of stretch classes here online if you want to do one of them anytime. Now I'm going to just move the screen out. We're going to come up to standing and get into our balance component. Right. Dancer's pose. Hold on to the inside part of the right foot. Left leg lifts, left arm lifts, and then come through. Cold day today, wasn't it? Switch out of that. I had a long sleeve top on, but I felt like it wasn't enough. It almost seems like you needed to have a jacket. And Anna, poor thing, she bring in the pram. I had a blanket over. She had a long sleeve top, but 19 degrees with wind is cold. Oh, yeah. Come on out of that. We'll come into our lockdown balance. Right leg out to the side, left foot, we take it out. We're going to switch. Foot is your option. Last 4. And bring it on in. And let's get into our tree pose, and then I will feed you guys the yaws. So right leg in, knee out, hands to heart, third eye or lift. Shoulders relaxed. And if you can, you take your eye gaze up. Wonderful, let's switch. Some hands can be at your heart, third eye, and up. Excellent, team. Bring the arms down, release the foot. Just give yourself some shoulder rolls. Hey, awesome work today. Did a lot of, well, everything. The only thing we didn't do was some push-ups. So shake it on out. Maybe we'll do them another day. Take care, and I will see you guys, if not back here on Thursday. I'll be here on Friday morning, and then back here Tuesday night. Take care.